Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am very blessed to have this amazing artist here with me. She's incredible in everything she does. Her name is Sue Wong.
My name is Sandra Santiago. For the past 10 years, I've been searching for beautiful locations to visit. I fell in love with California and all it has to offer. Food, culture, wine, and this is my channel. It's Sandra.
So now we are going for an adventure with Sue Wong.
Welcome to my art house, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an art tour. And we can start with this really interesting door, which is something of my own design. One of my favorite Bauhaus Russian constructivist artists. Oh. So I have masterworks by Jamie Odgers, who's a wonderful artist, and I think I have 87 pieces of his work. Peter Lodato, who's a minimalist painter, whose work you will see in the living room. And of course, my friend Koji Takei, who's also, he was a protege of Jamie Odgers. This is a gold leaf with gouache. This is all Jamie Odgers here. And then, so this is all Jamie Odgers, and it's really about the goddess. This is about creation and destruction.
Creation and destruction.
Or the Roma series. So that's basically the whole life cycle. So this is called Tibetan doorway. And then over here, you have the triangle and you have the square or the rectangle. And these were from his series of 5 paintings.
And look at this chandelier.
This chandelier is from Milano. And,
Milano, Italia.
Yes. So this is a watercolor, which I bought from him in the 1980s. So this is called You Are So Wonderful.
Oh, I love that.
And it was the first piece of art that I ever fell in love with, and I felt that I couldn't live without it. This is one of my very favorite pieces. So basically, you can see that he designed a frame too, and it's also a Cubist-inspired piece. And this piece, which is in plywood and gold leaf, is his. So this piece is called Dharma. Dharma. Okay, so this piece means your Dharma is your karma.
Oh,
or
okay.
you could say that your karma is your Dharma.
It was a perfect moment in my life to come to your house and
to
get
you.
all this wisdom from you.
Yes.
And,
well, thank you.
Reshape my life, my future.
The cross is the union between male and female. It's I, where the I is I, love, L-O-V-E, you. Oh. So it's an I Love You series. This is called Cubist Picnic by Jamie Odgers, and he loved his picto words, and this was a big thank you card to me, and it says, "Thank you, Sue." Oh. So we can either go towards the light, or we can go towards full-scale destruction. So that's why it's called creation and destruction. Okay, so I created this book as a calling card because I was going to go to China to create a second empire, but I just realized that that was basically not necessary. Anyway, so I designed this book in about 4 days, as a matter of fact. Okay, so this is the humble hut. It's the rooms of the house where I was born. This is Sue Wong, the young designer. I was in my 20s, starting out in life. That was a long time ago.
This is in Japan?
Yeah, this is in Japan. This is Jamie Odgers, Peter Lodato, whose art you see all in this room. Jamie is all in the rest of the house. That's me, that's what I look like, circa 1983, I believe. So here's Sue Wong as the fashion designer, and I styled all these shots, like I said before. This is very high goth. You know, some of the headdresses I create, some I borrow from hat designers. These are all hand-beaded embellishments. And then these are some of the celebrities that I dress. Taylor Swift, this Jane Seymour, that's Minnie Driver and me in the Jimi Hendrix room. And that's really me and my beautiful, my favorite model, Anna. You know, and here I am getting my Lifetime Achievement Award. And it was attended by my friend Billy Zane. I was the only woman who received the Visionary Award from Asia Society, which is like the biggest Asian society throughout the entire planet.
All right, so let's explore the gardens, because every single plant here was planted by Sue, and she designed the whole adventure in this garden. Come, let's find out. This is California, you guys, Malibu. It's so beautiful. You have the mountains and you have the ocean. Wow. Look at this, is a very modern house that is full of art from starting to end. Let's find out where is the swimming pool.
Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much for having me on your show, and welcome to my beautiful art house.
Gorgeous. Everything that you touch, you create magic. I thank you for allowing me to be in your house here in Malibu. I see some surfers behind us, and we have an amazing coffee and croissants and some, beautiful, desserts. It's incredible everything you have accomplished.
Thank you so much. My mantra actually is beauty, magic, and transformation. I'm a transformer, I'm a magician, and I'm an alchemist. So I recreated this whole house and transformed her from this terrible, ugly duckling into this really beautiful swan. So it has this amazing indoor-outdoor feeling to it.
And Sue, something that I admire you the most is your upbringing. You came from, I believe you were born in China?
Yes, I was.
And, tell us about your upbringing and how you were able to overcome.
Okay, well, I think I have a rather inspired story. And as a child, I saw scarcity, I experienced hunger, and it was a massive revolution. And my mother and I escaped communism. So that's the background that I came from.
Sue Wong has created a legacy, a world not only for creating art on dresses. Now she's stepping up way high. Tell us about this new creativity.
Yes, I've been in fashion forever. In the course of my career, I think I've probably was accorded over 100 designs, and nobody taught me how to do anything. Nobody taught me how to do garden design or landscape design. Nobody taught me how to do furniture design or interior design or even fashion design.
Wow.
And
so
then,
there you go, right? We can show the audience that you don't really have to go to a certain place to learn something. You can learn by doing it, right? By having a creativity, or how do you learn?
Well, I think you really have to channel, all the ancient wisdom and knowledge from your own soul or your own being. So, but I'm really, very, very grateful to be living my dreams. And, if there's any message that I would like to really have your audience follow, is that, I think one must always follow their dreams, and one must always follow their bliss.
Tell us, for all my artist friends and all my audience, about overcoming obstacles, because you see the way that we heard from your story about coming from China and being in this gorgeous home in front of this amazing ocean in the most expensive, luxurious reality. And
speaking of realities, I feel that all of us create our own realities. This is the reality, or this is one of the realities, in terms of an environment that I chose to create, but I've created so many others, but basically our lives are self-created, through our energy, through our dreams, through our hopes. There are 3 words that I think manifest destiny, and they are think, act, and become.
Think, act, and become. So if something that my audience can take from this interview and watching this episode that is incredible, gorgeous, luxurious, is 1,
think. You have to be careful of what you think. When you, put out your thinking, most people don't realize that thought forms have a life of their own. They are living, breathing entities, and they basically are powerful. So whether you think positive thoughts, whether you think negative thoughts, believe me, that has the power to manifest your destiny. And then the other one is, the second one is act. So your thinking usually prompts you to really act upon something. So you have to really be very careful of your choices in life. How you act upon a situation will determine your future. What you think, what you speak, and how you feel, these things all determine your destiny.
So number 3 will be
become what you think, what you speak, and what you act upon.
So, oh my God, what amazing wisdom. Can you share some of your failures that you say, do you remember failures in your life?
Of course, I've had nothing but failures, but, they say that life is not about, all a bed of roses.
Yes.
We are given certain situations in life, and the challenges and the hardship and the suffering and loss, number 1, that's all a part of the human condition. And no one is exempt from any sort of pain or hurt or suffering. Yes. It's really part and parcel of being human. So I've tried to really, just meet my challenges. If I have shadow to deal with, whether it's my own or the shadow coming to me from others. So, basically that's how I've dealt with challenges and loss in my lifetime.
Wow, what a wonderful way to live life. Your words are such a huge inspiration for me. Thank you. And I believe it's going to be for my audience in this episode. Thank you so much. I'm a fan of yours.
Thank you.
and tell me, what do you want to leave behind? You know, what is Sue Wong wants from this world?
So I'm going to really be happy to announce that I'm going to be creating the Sue Wong Legacy Museum.
Oh, wow, gorgeous, wonderful.
That will really contain the best of my work. And then the other thing I want to do as part of my legacy is that I want to create my life story on film. So it's going to...
yes, I forgot totally about it. Oh my goodness, I met Sue at one of the Sundance film festivals there, and yes, it's because of that. Sue is creating a movie, yes, and what am I here for? Yes, because Sue is doing so many things that I totally forgot. Well, tell us about the film.
Well, the film is really in its infancy stages, you know, of development. I'm still working on the screenplay, but basically it's going to be the story of this, you know, young Chinese girl.
Sue is also an actress besides everything else that she does.
I wouldn't call me an actress. Actually, you know, I'm not very comfortable acting. I'd much rather be on the other side of the canvas creating.
Guys, we had to follow Sue Wong forever and ever, and now that she's gonna have a museum, a place for all of us to enjoy. So I'm looking forward to visit that in the near future. Thank you so much, Sue Wong, for inviting me to your gorgeous home in Malibu. And for you, my audience in YouTube, I love you and I will keep you entertained. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll be there for you until next episode. Love you.